Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Fever Valentine is about to go for the love moment as of today's live summit event in the Crew 2. Just like last year, back from February 14th to the 21st, 2024, and then on the main date schedule for 2025 is on the 12th to the 19th. I'll have to come here at any time, and this will have to change up my racing outfit before moving on to the US Speed Tour next on race number 3 is Into the Deep. Represent to be part of Spiral competition, and also to have the encore for the Team Summon will take on in 6 events by the other 3 with no restriction, and the second with vehicle restriction on the Lotus Ebora GTE, followed by the Bugatti La Voyager Noe, and the Renault Sport RS01 2016 is about to go underway. 2 land base on Salam and Speed Trap, and then this will have to go for the water with a buoy smashing to be set and raring to go. Hopefully, this is going to be a very good love moment out there to have the car lovers, and even of course to have some favorite events that you're always about to have a good moment, including the Demolition Derby is about to be set to go for the encore in Queen of Mayhem. Better be ready folks, just like last year, and this year it's about to go for different challenges. We'll have to do a main effort to go climbing up in the platinum. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to go for the live summit event. So, the player's choice turns out very well and improved on the previous week and ends up on rank 786 place by 1.3 million points, adding up by 846. Same as ever, get the Pagani Sauna Ebb and neon green tire for the epic vanity item in the silver and platinum, along with a faint magnet boosted for the rallycross discipline. Just consider this as a double earning to go adding up and almost there to be reaching up into 20 million bucks. Now, the 70s Racing Glory is about to become as a rerun will be date scheduled by coming soon after Hypercar Seasons is on March 5th to the 12th. But you know the price is to get the BMW M6 GT3 Fever Valentine tire on the rear vanity and exterior parts for the Lotus Ebora GTE. Already check and acquire, and this time encore will have to put myself will be racing up onto the limit. Let's start out and take on the speed trap to be located at the Little Eagle. Dragster vehicle, but there's going to be having one tricky method that other players just learned this for only one quick option. Fast favor into a plane, which is very much more getting caught up in the speed trap, which is going by over advantage. But I'm always had to be going old fashioned and make it much more well preferred to keep it nice and tight. But the situation is, it's going to be a good position to go right over here, and I'll have to be using with my Corvette C7 Stingray Drag Race Edition. But I'll have to get down to it and save it for the Lotus Ebora GTE for race number 1. Got to go drag race and get set to have a nice Nitro Chemist and painted it red to have a nice UDRS Ins Protect livery, adding up to have some vanity that related to the red, white, and pink. Well, talk about Valentine's Day related, but this is going to be a very perfect date moment to be a well prior before tomorrow is going to be on Friday. But it's going to be Thursday, February 13th, and the recording date will have to get myself on the main segment. Alright, let's bring out a Nitro, go early, and go hard to be fast. Okay, that should do well and make it like 280.6 miles per hour. Let's see the quick results. Alright, that's one in the bag. 101,555 points is going piece of cake. That's how early Nitro will have to bring out a perfect launch, and then the next 2 skills will have to do the optional choices by determined. Then let's go to the Dead Valley and go on the off-road area to have a nice score breaker will be at the ready. Land base on the asphalt check. Now off-road will have to do the second and save it to go on the water base to do the buoy smashing to be at Chicago Lake. Time to switch it onto the vehicle selection and have the filters will go into Rally Raid. But maybe I have a better idea to have the same Volkswagen vehicle to be well outfitted to have a nice pink style. But the Scorebreaker and the 1967 Volkswagen Beetle Rally Rate Edition will give a good pink style and adding up to have a nice flower-themed livery. But here it is, adding up to have a nice pink vanity and also to be maxed out at the per level on 140 and 405 horsepower and top speed, 149 miles per hour to be almost into 150. But the love bug will always have to join on in to go drive in dirty, and the best place to go in dead belly to be at the Monster Truck Arena. And it's up right now and enter the gate. Salam around the gates and have the go line and keep it in. That's more like it. I know what to do and go down the main drill. When it comes to go off-roading, the direction is going to be the same pattern if you're about to keep a good eye on the main points to be around by over 400 points. The quicker it gets, the faster we'll have to keep a good boosted nitro. Stay together and racking up to be at over 15,000 points. Alright, here it goes, and one opponent just barely took a hit. Just might need to keep it nice and careful. 10 seconds left. Come on, I can do this one. And make it into 30,000. Okay, good enough, and make it like 28,973 points. But happy Valentine's Day to have a good favorite skill on the off-road areas at Dead Belly. 155,266 points, and very good to have 2 land base on the skill. We'll have to go on the water base to have a buoy smashing. Grab your power boat, and we're heading up to Chicago in skill 3 to be auto switch automatically to have the Voucher 1414 Demon. We'll keep a good, nice, and chillax for having a nice time to be water on the lakes. But still on the rainy day condition, but hopefully at any time, at any rate, we'll have to go by nice natural clear forecast until the rain has now successfully stopped. But I'll have to take 2 attempts and just have to make it for only one good achievable record update. Just give a good feel of the flow. Just make it nice and slow. Watch out for the red buoys. That will might lose your best chance of multiplier. Okay, that's good. Just keep it slow and keep it handful respond on the handling. Nice and very good. Decent and make it more patient. Almost there to get up to 40,000. Make that good ejected. Just have to pass through like doing a chicane. Alright, that's a good collateral strike. Time's up, and let's see the total score points. Alright, that's good. 47,458 points, and let's see the good third attempted results. New record, and stop at 150,405 points. Alright. It's about time and going on quicker to have the first 3 events we'll be using on vehicle selection, and then the next 3 events will be on the no restriction by Demolition Derby, Jet Sprint, and Alpha Grand Prix Disciplined. First up, Mother Road 66, here I come, and go for the Lotus Ebora GTE. Will be at the ready to have the same exact livery variation just like last year, outfitted with some exterior parts to be fully modified, and vanity just to have blinking pink underglow, Valentine tint, Beep of Valentine on the tire, and Sakura Nitro. Just give 1 additional adding up on the Teddy Bear rooftop. Will be at the max per level in 280, contains with 553 horsepower with a top speed 226 miles per hour. Will bring out the handling to go respond and give a 3-second countdown for having a faster speed overtake on the head start. So I have to be prepared. Get ready up, and 3 seconds we'll have to go green until going on the main throttle. Let's do this.
You're so gonna win this one.
Alright, first place in the lead, and love is in the air. The Ebora GTE is doing well, improved to be faster, just like last year that I come here before, and this will give a good kind of a Valentine themed vanity is now going on a love effect. Handling is doing well to give a good element style, inside the line, and perfect corner to go quicker up on the reflexes. But I can't say, my beloved Total Drama OC Lexia just really still love about the Ebora GTE, which is her own favorite personal ride. But just have to get down to have a nice theme variation for only one good Valentine's Day related to it, which is very much more apparently to have a nice teddy bear rooftop to bring out a good heart on a light. So checkpoint is going clear up ahead, and the next one, pass by and look over here to have a nice view in Chicago. Beautiful and lovely. Now let's have to go and pass by on each part of the landmarks, and historically to have that main turn to go on the follow route, just like you're about to have a good quick stop visiting to the Radiator Springs. Okay, go by the checkpoint and right pass by in the drag race. This is going to be a very good love on the rush, and one for the Ebora GTE will stay strong to be faster for the win. What I still really love about Valentine's Day is the most important holiday of the year. Just have to give something else to have a nice gift for anyone, or maybe just have to give something else to have a nice gift for anybody who is actually to be part of the LBGTQ+. But much more kind and have some fair respect for every kinds of couples out there, and especially for the lesbians and the gays. Well, with all due respect, it's all about the holiday. Just to have a good ways to have a nice joy with love and relationship is all about having a nice time to go with a pair of bonding. But just for me, I'm always have to go alone and just have to get myself to have a nice kind of a gift between my OCs, which is apparently to have the other part, which is my OC girls. Well, I know. It's definitely might be giving something else very nice and important after I just recently uploaded to have some 3 brand new part of the content videos that related to Ferocica Mayday. But you guys might gonna have to check it out, and look at this. Finish line just right over here, and claim on the first position at the podium. First place, and give a good outcome result to be on the total time in 2 minutes, 42.901 seconds by having a brand new record has now been reached by 119,756 points. That should do well and perfectly to have the first event before moving on to the hypercar by using the Bugatti La Voyager Noé. Next up, the South trip will be going on the highway. I bet the La Voyager Noé is about to go for having another round and another part to have a change up for the theme of vanity without using the black color to be changed up to have some specific of a livery variation. But still popular, and concept car as well to be indeed to have a nice nitro chemist will give it a go and have a main boost to be going on the Encore. Just wait until the stats, and here it is right now on the per level to be at in 320 in 1,750 horsepower and top speed 280 miles per hour. Just only have the V for Valentine tire and the pink underglow, just give something else to be very nice and make it much more fancy for a concept hypercar. Then let's go again, and this time by having a hypercar wheel challenge we'll have to be going faster up right here, right now, and time of day will go for the late afternoon. We'll be begin the countdown by 3 seconds to have a good vanity to be styled in pink in Valentine's Day. Here I go, and bring out the Eldridge Nitro.
Fingers are crossed.
Now this is a very good nitro to give a good style, and purple pink is perfectly to go exactly indeed. Only for the La Voyager Noé, and it's going to be going pack up to stay on the highway to go up in over 270 miles per hour to get up in 7th gear. There it is right now. Gonna have to go deaccelerate and reaccelerate to go half of the nitro gauge to go boost it up and keep a good progression to be on the lookout in 24%. Just have to go proceed with caution, and the clean line on the highway is all about save plenty enough of speed, and handling is more important. Okay, just have to go slow down quickly and give a good nitro boost. Then here it comes. 24%, we'll have to choose a moment. Do the left or the right side to be clear on safe. So I'll have to go left, and passing through the checkpoint is going clear. Alright, that's the ticket. Now going on update gap by 18 seconds, decrease into 17.2 seconds. Just have to keep holding in, and just have to do the same decision path without getting caught on objects. 40% and progression is done. Almost there. Now I might need to have a few more percent until reaching up into 50% progression. Time is on the rush, and time is on the love. We'll have to get there for a practice of decent concentration. Clean racing is important, and Hypercar is all about to go for speed and handling to go full traction to be safe. It'll have to be Beckett to keep it. Alright, the handling corners is all clear for the highway. Now going on full straight. Just have to give it a little bit more short time, and the S turns will have to be on the lookout in the meantime. Coming on to the right, just have to keep up the good speed and pressure on hold. Okay, correct, and done. Now, left corner up ahead. Time to stay on the 6th gear, and this is going to get a little bit more closer out there to be choosing on the right side after the main corner route. 75% complete. Just keep going. Now this is going to get a little bit more challenging out there to do a lot of more practice until we have to get it right. Just have to go slow down and watch out for the objects. Got to take the right side of the highway before coming down and passing through onto the hairpin right up ahead. Okay, very good on the slide. That should do very well, and keep up the good grip handling reflexes for a concept hypercar in all-wheel drive. 10% left to go, and let's bring out a go for a grand finale to take the long stretch. Got to be ready, and just have to keep a good eyes on the clock by under 3 minutes and 50 seconds until going into 4. There's the finish line. Gonna take it, and close as ever to be reached towards the 100,000 point by the range. Let's see, the top 3 position has now been earned, and total time in 3 minutes 52.616 seconds by having 123,486 points. New record, and event number 2 has been checked clear before moving on to the Renault Sport RS01 2016. We'll go for the touring car event. It's going to be at stage number 4 of US Speed Tour West from St. George to Las Vegas, Nevada. Time Attack is about to go for the rush after having one hypercar race and street race bear all together before moving on to have the next 3 events. We'll embrace it to go vehicle selection on no restriction only. But changing up to have my blue color, we'll have to be make it into pink, and adds up to have the vanity items will be going in by a per level of 320 and 934 horsepower and top speed 249 miles per hour. The faster it gets, the handling will have to keep a good flow of the reflexes. We'll have to keep a good clean effort any way we can, and this will have to go for the main possible ejected time to go average by 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Here we go for the 3 seconds, and watch the time of ejected.
Ready for stage 4 of the US Speed Tour West? Driving from St. George, Utah to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Alright, the smoke trail is about to go for having a nice top of the Sakura. We'll have to keep a good steady up and go handling around on each part of the route. Top progression is going on the forward, but this is going to be in nighttime. Now all I have to do is going to have to be on the lookout before the sunrise. Will be going on early morning. This should do well, and the fancier times will have to go faster by having one touring car to be parked by having one of the 3 vehicle restriction. Okay, very good handling check. Now going up the hill by passing the checkpoint, climbing up, and clean corner to go safer near at the apexes to go for the clean racing line. Got to keep it steady. It's all about having a good rush and go for only one race car time attack to be embrace it to go full nitro. Okay, going on the jump, and total time in progress by 1 minute and 24 seconds is doing well. Just have to keep going until the 90-degree angle to be at the T intersection. It's going to be doing well by a main gap by 27.9 seconds. Got to keep going and watch the moon. Passed by earlier, so I had to keep a good eyes on the road and the route itself to keep a good decent line. Alright, the howl comes in and incoming corner. Slow down and feel the good flow of the smoke. Eldridge Nitro is going quicker effect, and here comes the T intersection, left turn up ahead. Alright, that should do well by clipping up the apexes to go mark up and go improvement. Okay, looks like nightfall is about to be in and is about to go on daybreak. Just have to be wait impatiently until the next turn. We'll have to go for the S turns to be follow the route and have the checkpoint to go blind corner and concentration by the brake. So halfway there at 50%, well done, and go by short straightaway to have a main line to go clear on the path. Feels so good and feels pink on possess. Okay, good on the checkpoint route, and we're about to get closer within a few miles to be at the Hoover Dam. So just have to get there and go climbing up to have the next turn of the checkpoint to be follow up and the left turn to go by clear climbing up the hairpin. Okay, short turn up ahead. Now slow down and keep the checkpoint to go proceed and clear. So here comes the daybreak on early morning, right at the scene and right at the Hoover Dam. For the event has now yet to be on the time progression, and this is going to be quite perfectly to go on the time attack to be take place by either in early morning or sunset. Just have to give a dawn, noon, and dusk, which is very perfectly, and especially to be racing in nighttime as well. We'll talk about one event and choosing any kinds of good time progression or either to be using on weather conditions to be on the ring. But still yet, I still really love about snow on free drive is very perfectly to be turns out to be exactly wonderful and beautiful. But after all, we still love the snow, and the winter season is still have a few days left until spring will be coming up soon in March. So gonna have to keep it up. Almost there to be arriving in Las Vegas. Just have to go to the Death Valley and right onto the main path to go here to be followed on the pipelines. Just the landmark I see, and very perfectly to go for the next checkpoint before enter the city. So let's go to the strip and then the next turn to go corner right to be at the 50 marker board. Alright, here we are at the strip. Now, the long chicane is about to go left first, then go exit right.
Hey, our explorers are coming up to Las Vegas. They better not gamble here. Just be the best.
And the luck, turns out by 5 minutes, 32.057 seconds, has now come for the arrival to have a good point record and achieved by 116,526 points. 6 common parts received, and very good to be indeed to have the next 3 events we'll proceed to take on in Demolition Derby, Jet Sprint, and Alpha Grand Prix as combo event. Okay folks, now already took a jump start and a platinum at rank 3,989 place by 766,996 points. So which one should I have to start out with? Talk about having a good decision by choices is going to be a quite good to be amazed. For Street Race, by having one Alpha Grand Prix discipline to take a combo, or Jet Sprint just to go piece of cake, or Demolition Derby, which is going to be challenging up and go harder to have a free-for-all to be take part in the Queen of Mayhem. But I'll decide and go hard difficulty to be racing and smashing at the Queen of Mayhem, locate in the Bonneville Salt Flats. Got to be ready and choose any Demolition Derby cars, including the Dodge Charger RT in the same class. We'll have to go drive around and get smashed very hard to rack up with some main points. For instance, I'll have to be recommended to go on the red style and have the fender charcoal will have to be placed on the nitro canvas. 2022 model, max per level at 160, 523 horsepower, and top speed will go shorter on the speed at 139 miles per hour. Get ready for the love hurts moment, you guys. It's about to go Demolition Derby free-for-all for all 8 drivers. We'll have to go higher up on the main points to see which one will go on the top, and the first one will go head-on crash. Let's go and have a good free-for-all moment. There's the damage bonus, so I have to go and reverse it. Getting a little bit pinned. Just have to avoid one inanimate punch. Yoink, and here comes the full metal effect. Here it comes.
Pow, yeah!
Oh snap, I just took a spin.
Good news, you're doing great.
Alright,
Bad news,
getting a
your
little bit
car is-
beating. So I got 19,635 points. Okay, there we go, part destroyed. Now, looks like bonus repair just caught by Judy.
The end is nigh.
Looks like the charcoal just barely took a beating. Ah, snap. There goes 5,000 points dropped down, and it's still almost at 30,000
You
points.
did not leave much of that last car.
But speaking
Here's
of
a
which,
new one.
I call dibs. Yoink. 10,000 points. Alright. Time to get back to do some ramming and go ongoing takedowns. Okay, that's 2 times the part destroyed, and come on, gonna have to go roll over on this one. Alright, give it more speed, and here comes some takedowns. Okay, this isn't bumper cars. Well, definitely might be getting a close-on contact. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just smashing up some parts and just had to go back again for another oncoming takedown.
It's a crash with panache.
Okay, that's a good punch. Come on, just might have to go for another run.
They don't
and
know what
there we
hit
go.
'em.
I'm on a kill streak. Vehicle destroyed and part destroyed. Okay, close call. Talk about almost having a sandwich takedown. Okay, coming in and darn it, missed it. Okay, now's my chance,
Car's
and
not so
boom!
pretty anymore, but it's
One
still
car
driving.
just got KO'd. It's only down to a minute left. Sorry about that, I just got a little bit more concentration for the handling, respond to the fender. Take that, and parts destroyed. I call dibs on that bonus point. Just might need to hurry up until the other will get it. Okay, well, I'll call that a little knockout. Give it good fresh and good as new to be heading back to the ring. Okay, I'm back in action, and close call. Judy just already took down, and coming back to the ring. And give a KO on Joe, and oh yeah, it's 114,713 points. Now, this is going to be so hard going, and choose the right pick of the event in B for Valentine Live Summon Rerun. Alright, this should do well, and stay defended. Down to 21 seconds to go. Okay, U-turn up. Now, let's have a head-on crash at Sophia. Alright, part destroyed, and give her a KO. Nice. Time's up, and looks like I just got myself to become the first place winner in the King of Mayhem. Oh yeah! 155,285 points. Perfection and give a good scene of the masterpiece is all I need to have a max out to go by 143,209 points. Now, Alpha Grand Prix combo event will go penultimate, and then the final race on Jet Sprint will be moving up on to race number 6. With all due respect, I'm always going be creative is a role of a masterpiece to get myself to have this content video to becoming like good as new. Unlike all the other previous content video that I just working so hard for every week, might need to have some fixes and make it to be as good as new. So I'll have to be ready to go and have the Alpha Grand Prix discipline to be on the main stage as penultimate for race number 5. We'll be heading up to Florida at Everglades by having one Alpha Grand Prix race car versus 7 street race vehicle. We'll have to go open road on the streets. We'll have to go embrace it to have a good line. And that's not all. Nitro Chemist is all you need to have a good recommendation if I have to go for the Proto Alpha Mark II 2018, as I really need to reserve for the USB Tour next on race number 3 at Into the Deep. But I'll have to decide and go for the Proto Concept Globe Motorsport 2023 or the Proto Concept Sparrow Competition as well. But in the meantime, I'll have to go and choose the Sparrow Competition instead, and this will give a good temporarily to have a combo event to go faster up and get set on the countdown by 3 seconds to go head start overtake with 7 European street race vehicles. Let's go and take the lead.
Go, go, go!
Alright, head start for the Sparrow Competition Proto Concept, and 7 street race vehicle is still going at it to have the main usual path. It's about to get tricky, and it's about to go feel the flow and feel the speed is all about the element to go for a faster AGB prototype race car is well outfitted to have a good main challenges for every first and second rerun along with the original as well. Now, this is going to be a very moment. Just have to keep it careful and stay on the road without having a contact by the guardrail. There's one now, and passing through the checkpoint to stay in the asphalt of the street. Okay, very good enough, and save plenty of nitro if you're about to go full throttle. Progression is doing well, and have the gap distance by 14 seconds away from 7 street race vehicles. Okay, very nice, and here comes the main path as ever to go quicker up, and just had to go sightseeing view out there whenever you saw Miami. Ace like a pro, and go ace up the skills for this event by having one AGB race car as your own favor for Valentine's Day Team Summon. That's good by 20 seconds behind the gap, and going on the quicker on the left turn corner to go past by the checkpoint, and then the bridge right over here will have to go on the outskirts. Much more clever and much more good sightseeing reflexes to go up by around in 260 miles per hour. Whenever you have to feel, you might have to go skillful, challenging, and try not to do any objects to go at it. But the clean racing is important for only one AGB race car temporarily for only one street race event. So the nitro is good to go, so I'll have to use it and climbing up on the 8-speed gear. Okay, that's good, brilliant, and stunning to be extreme to speed. So progression is going to be closer to be stopped at 90%. Got to go shape up and make that masterpiece to go clean by the Be Creative. Okay, another checkpoint up ahead. Almost there. I'm always have to go mindful and gonna have to be a further to be changed up without having too much stress. But sometimes getting yourself stressed is very much more importantly that you have to try to keep yourself relaxed. So there's the total record I took by 2 minutes, 50.188 seconds, and 117,171 points. 7 loop part on Albert Grand Prix Discipline has now received, and this is going to be a sensory time for the final event in Valentine on number 6 for the Jet Sprint Discipline. Now let's go relax and take on the main Highlands Cave and get yourself prepared to have a nice Jet Sprint vehicle as your favorite to have a Be Mine for Valentine and Be Kind for a one single Jet Sprint for a time trial event. Just only 2 laps, and that will be it for today, and momentarily to have some free time for myself we have to go WIP in session to get myself to be on a relaxation. But the masterpiece is my jam, and the momentarily for every participation in each week of the Team Summit is going to be my own favorite pick. So I'll have to decide and recommend to go for the Proto Rocket 2021 with the UDRS Inspirtech livery and becoming as a pink style variation to go for the paint job. Looks so good, and the prismatic pink underglow just to be perfect exact in pink. 1200 horsepower, top speed, 97 miles per hour, easy handling, and per level at 120. So here we go, viewers. One last race and get myself to have a good time trial sensory in about 3 seconds and feel the flow will go proving up to be faster on a lap.
You totally got this.
Alright, first up going in the caverns, just have to go nice and neat and nitro just fully well used. Here comes the jump and keep it nice and airborne to be coming through by the branches. But any direction or position whenever you like to go on the ground time to be quicker on a shortcut. Just have to be ventilated and use a lot of party nitro to give a good celebration. Alright, now into the shallow waters. Got to go maintain the pace and curve up onto the hairpin by having a U-turn. Second one here and pass by the checkpoint to go here. Alright, much better. First lap clear, and final lap, here I come until this event and the Live Summit event is already over, will be achieved to go complete. Oh yeah, now let's bring out the beat and bring out a good speed of the party. Alright, very nice, and I see some lightning storm pass by a second ago. So coming in to be proceed back onto the shallow waters. Got to keep it nice and keep it well clean on the line. Okay, good grip and good eyesight reflex as the deer is roaming around to be quicker. Now for the last part by taking a final checkpoint and finish line is cleared by the podium. Successful, and there's my good best time run. 1 minute, 39.697 seconds to get up by 100,000 points, added by 20,798 points. Beautiful, the rain stopped, and just perfectly to have a 7 legendary bundle to go earning up on Jet Sprint Discipline will be additional to have either chance to go for the Score Breaker or Nitro Chemist. But wow! I'm on rank 322nd place in 1,248,175 points has now been placed up to go on time. Amazing. Just only have 4 days left until the current Team Summit is about to be over. So what do you guys think? Just like the original first rerun that I come here before and the second rerun that I come here for the second time. I kinda think about having a favorite event to have 3 skills and 6 events. But I kinda think about having one good street racing vehicle on the Lotus Ebora GTE is very good to be racing on Mother Road 66. Also for the Everglades on Albert Grand Prix Discipline as a combo event. Just give a good speed, flow, and reflexes is all about to have a good clean racing line. especially for the Bugatti La Voyager Noe in the South Trip, just to be the same as ever to have a good highway trip to go faster up and feel to go climbing up in a 7-speed transmission to go up in over 275 miles per hour. Also for my best part for the time attack of stage number 4 of the US Speed Tour West from St. George to Las Vegas. Renault Sport RS01 2016 is very perfectly to go for a faster up pace and climbing up to go for the arrival destination towards Las Vegas, Nevada, and the final part, the long chicane to go for the first one to be enter in and exit out just to be similar on different racetrack that has a chicane of death. 2 events on freestyle, which is very apparently to go for the easy moment on jet sprint, and demolition derby will have to go racing up and smack around to go hard. Talk about having a type of difficulty and very yet to have 2 land-based on slalom and speed trap just to do the exactly same thing and go for the usual, as I just went down to be at Little Eagle for only 1 ordinary drag race to go shorter and quicker. But especially the buoy smashing, which is very good just like the player's choice like last time on a different location. Beautiful, amazing, and perfect before tomorrow on the 14th is Valentine's Day of this month, you guys. And also for the upcoming date schedule on February 19th to the 26th to enter on Night Shift 1. 2 vanities on the Legacy Tire and Night Shift Smoke, and also for the goal to get the Ferrari 458 Spectacle Drip Edition has now been placed up on the Gold Ring category. And plus, 2 events on Drip, followed by with 3 street race events, and 1 for the Rally Raid Discipline to go by no restriction, and this will bring out to have some 3 vehicle as well to get the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 High Octane Edition, followed by the Dodge Charger RT Hemi and Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X. It's about to go nighttime for the Team Summon by the upcoming, and that brings out to have the Slalom, Buoy Smashing, and Escape will have to go again as usual. Then let's have a good look for the upcoming rewards to have some 3 prizes, including the 150,000 followers is still on the bronze, followed by to have the famed Magnetic Legendary for the Hypercar Discipline, exterior parts for the Koenigsegg Gemera, and we have a yellow molten core tire on the Epic Vanity has now been placed on the Platinum. Then this is going to be a very good Valentine themed summon before Night Shift will be coming up by next week, as I'm about to wrap it up before at the end of the video, along with Into the Storm Best Of on February 26th at the end of the month and early begin in March 5th, and this is going to be a very good moment to have a 70s Racing Glory will be coming as the first rerun by the date scheduled by coming soon. Thank you for enjoying watching the video and the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Dividend Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. Will join to get access per price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.